Hi and welcome back to the Citizen channel. You're all staying safe and well. And our story of the game, let's have a look. Who did well, who didn't do well, who should have done better. Yes, we've got a super sub who's got to come back to form and rescue us for the final 3 or 4 games of the season. Yes, we'll have a look back at City 3, Brentford 0 on the 9th of May 2026. Match day 35, of course. A victory. That's all that matters, I suppose. It keeps the pressure on as I'm recording this, although by the time you're watching this, you'll all know whether it was worthwhile or not. But hey, it's always worthwhile. We've got to keep the pressure on till the final game, haven't we? At least that's what we've got to do. So please join me. We'll look back, guys. If you're on TikTok or YouTube, hit those like buttons. Helps the channel, guys. Helps me as a content creator. Much appreciated. If you're on TikTok, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, get over there and have a look at my city vlogs. Lots of history vlogs, lots of different things, hundreds, thousands of vlogs on there for your interest. Certainly in the close season when it's mid-season, the World Cup, but there's lots of whole history stuff to look back on with Manchester City. So check it out, guys, if you get a chance. Right, to sum up this game. Yeah, I didn't think Brentford offered that much, in fairness. 0.24 XG. Yeah, they took their time on set pieces from very early on. And for a team with a chance of Europe, a chance of Champions League even, we only really saw them sort of later when they were behind. As far as us, we didn't panic. Of course, not much went right in the first half, but we kept plugging away, worked well, got our rewards, and it's nice to see that we kept going at 1-0, you know, kept going at 1-0, we kept going at 2-0, and we managed a 3-0, which was nice to see. So that was a good sign from City. So let's check the game, 9th of May 2026, match day 35. The teams, Pep made 2 changes to the Everton game. I didn't particularly agree with at least one of them, but anyway. Donnarumma, Nunes, Gay, Aki, O'Reilly, Bernardo, Reinders, Semenyo, Cherky, Dogu and Haaland. No place for Gonzalez again. Shocking. I think he's the only player. That Pep, thinks if he doesn't have a great game, he can drop him. Everyone else seems undroppable at times. But anyway, the subs: Trafford, Diaz, Stones, Marmoush, Kovacic, Nico Gonzalez himself, at Nori, Savino, and Foden. Keith Andrews, yes, also made a couple of changes for Brentford from their last time out. Kelleher, Coyote, Ayer, Collins, Hickey, Yarmoliuk, Damsgaard, Jensen, Lewis Potter, Thiago, and Sade. Yeah, that was a singer, wasn't it, I think? Anyway, the referee, Michael, I'm a skinny, useless twat of a referee, Salisbury, was the referee. I think that's his official birth name. It's still on his should be on his birth certificate. Anyway, the match itself, Doku causes early problems for Brentford, but from Brentford's first long throw set piece on 8 minutes, Donnarumma gets nowhere near the ball. Didn't bode well, did it? Anyway, it bounces around for a bit in the 6-yard box before Nunes lumps it clear. Not sure what. I don't even know why our Italian stopper comes for them. He's a big lad. He should do better. For all the great saves he makes, as a goalkeeping coach, if I was in charge of him, I'd be reading the riot act to this guy. I'm sorry, on set pieces. He's got to do much better as a big lad. Whether he will now, I don't know. He's not that old, is he? He can still learn. You can still learn a young dog new tricks. He's not old, so, it's just practice, isn't it? Just practice and confidence, and he's got lots of confidence, so it does puzzle me sometimes. He's got some, and I'm sure, if he does come for one and cocks it up, it does, it doesn't bother him. He just gets on with the game. So don't be scared. But anyway, I'm sure things will be said to our flapper. That's what he is, isn't he? 90 minutes, Bernardo, as a sort of outside of the boot effort from about 25 yards, goes well high and wide. It would have been impressive if it had worried the goal rather than the corner flag. On 20 minutes, Haaland has a great headed chance from a Doku cross, but heads over and wide. He should have done really better with that one. 22 minutes, Thiago lobs a ball over the City defence. Yeah, no Kusanov, have we, to leg it back. So speedy Sade through on goal. Tries to cut across Nunes, who sort of makes an awkward, but obviously the fact he tried to cut across him as well made it harder for Nunes, but a crucial challenge just outside the area. On another day, hey, it might not have gone our way, I don't know, but I don't think he did too much wrong, but we got away. Well, we didn't get away with it because there was nothing wrong with it, but on another day, who knows? Without Kusanov's pace, we do look exposed at times, of course we do. On 26 minutes, another Haaland headed chance. He gets a good forehead on it this time, but it's straight and easy for Keller to deal with. 2 minutes later, Haaland again sees an attempt smothered. Yeah, he sort of gets a shot on target, but there's that many red and white striped shirts in the box, and the keeper, I think it eventually sticks under the keeper's arse, and they get away with that one. 36 minutes, Bernardo on the floor, after play stops. Whacks Collins, gives him an elbow in the legs, If it had gone down, it could have been problems for Bernardo. I mean, I think a booking was quite right. Some people said, certainly Arsenal fans are saying he should have been sent off. That's ridiculous, but you can't do that. I mean, I'm very disappointed our captain did that. I mean, if it had been worse for him, what sort of mess would that have left us in? So very unusual for Bernardo. I did say in the player ratings show that he's been showing a lot of more composure as captain, but not so much yesterday, because he was having a go at the referee walking off the pitch, wasn't he, at half time as well, after the 2 minutes added, of which we played about 45 seconds, I think. But anyway, never mind. Half time 0-0, not great. Second 45. First real chance on 54 minutes as Semenyo shoots high over the bar from 25 yards out. Pep isn't impressed, and then he sort of applauds the effort. But a minute later, one of Brentford's best chances, I think, in the whole game, Coyote slips a pass through Thiago, who gallops away from Gay into the area. An interesting shot. I wouldn't say it was a great shot. It was very close to Donnarumma, so he seemed to scoop at it rather than make a good save. But this is where I think goalkeepers who can use the feet better, perhaps Donnarumma could do that better. But anyway, he sort of scooped it up, and I think Gay managed to get it clear. 60 minutes, Foden and Omar Mamouche replace Reinders and Cherki, and then on the hour, with the hour mark approaching, City take a short corner on the left to Doku, whose attempted passing field was poor and blocked, but it's I'll get it again. So it comes back to him, he gets it again, dodges inside and kills that lovely sort of now becoming a trademark, wonderful finish into the far corner. 68 minutes, Foden may have done better, but it's a comfortable-ish save. I think that's the word from Kelleher. Yeah, sort of had a chance there. 71 minutes, Nunes again is the last man and leans into Sade, who goes over. But VAR had a look at it. There wasn't much in it, but again, on another day, who knows? But of course, VAR didn't do anything to overrule the on-field decision. On 75 minutes, it's 2-0. Semenyo gets past Lewis Potter, slides a dangerous ball into the 6-yard box. Haaland, he makes an attempt. It's blocked again by a massive red and white striped shirts and the keeper, but he sort of sits and bobbles around. Haaland starts walking backwards for Christmas and sort of manages to sort of backheel it through the defence and through the back line over the line. So, no foul or anything, no handballs involved. It was just an unusual goal, but I think Haaland will take that, won't he? That's his 34th, of course, goal and assist this season in 34 Premier League games. Yes, 26 goals and 8 assists. Quite impressive, but hey, he didn't get Golden Boot for scoring 50. Golden Boot. He didn't get Player of the Year for scoring 50-odd goals, so he's not going to get it for this, is he? Anyway, in 82 minutes this time, Foden does really well to meet Doku's fast, slow cross. A great effort from Phil. I mean, he did everything right, but it's brilliant. How he did it, I don't know how Keller got it over the bar. He sort of didn't know much about it, and of course, it scooped up over the bar onto the roof of the net. Just brilliant by the keeper, but Foden did everything right, and I did say in the player ratings, saw little bits of Foden returning in this game, which was nice in the 30-odd minutes he was on the pitch. We've got a handbags moment on 88 minutes where Nunes and Henderson go for it and are booked as well. Also booked for City this game as a matter of interest, Bernardo, O'Reilly and Marmouche. 90 minutes, Jeremy Doku replaced by Savvy. Get 4 minutes injury time, and +2, it's Marmouche, of course, who puts us 3-0 up. It started in our box, the move. Good team goal, actually, way back in our 18-yard box. Foden was involved, Savinho was involved, before Haaland poked a pass into the area for Marmouche. Brilliant from Marmouche, took it to one side, took it to the side of the defender, and just finished clinically with his right foot across the keeper into the opposite far corner. Superbly taken. A bit more of that, please, Marmouche. That'd be wonderful. And just time for Donnarumma, of course, to push one onto the top of the bar and over from a Thiago effort to keep our 3-0 goal difference. Some miscellaneous score stats: City and Brentford. Shots 25, 10 on target for City, 4, 2 on target for Brentford. Block shots 8 and 1 respectively. Shots off target 7 and 1 respectively. Big chances scored 1-0. Missed chances 5 and 2. Duels won. City won 54% of the duels. 14 tackles from City, 22 from Brentford. We had 59% possession of the ball. 2 saves from our guy, 7 from theirs. Big saves, 2 from theirs, none from ours. Pass yellows, 4 for us, 2 for them. Corners, 10 for us, 2 for them. Offsides, none for us, 2 for them. And the XG, yeah, I've already said early on, didn't I? Theirs was 0.24. Ours was 2.98. So we matched our XG, which is nice. And of course, before Arsenal play West Ham, you'll know how that's gone on. We sit 2 points behind on the same games, but with a -1 goal difference. Sub-media headlines: The Express back page, brilliant Doku keeps Pep in title hunt. The Mirror back page, oh man, Doku, Haaland and Marmou's late show keeps City just 2 points behind. The Express Mirror pull out, City's dock and roll star he is. Jeremy strikes the right chord yet again for Pep's title chasers. The Mail on Sunday, Ian Laderman, Doku makes a difference. He did. You know, it's over to Arteta. Yes, the dynamite star is City hero again. He is. Our local paper, the Manchester Evening News, a back page. How about that, Zen? Yep, okay, because of his Haaland's sort of goal celebration. Inside Simon Bukowski, City show they're not gonna go away in race for a Premier title. Come on, you Irons. Pep takes a pop at Arsenal. Yeah, he finished his press conference by doing and then come on, you Irons, and rushed out very quickly. So it spoiled the effect. He should have took a bit more time over it, in my opinion. Anyway, Pep sings praises of the old Phil Foden after a starring role. I'd agree. I saw a little bit of a hop, skip and a jump with Phil yesterday. Perhaps now he's agreeing this contract till he's back. Perhaps we'll see, won't we? Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Any thoughts on the game? It'd be great to have your opinions, of course it will. So any sort of players who stood out for you, check out my player ratings show. And of course, also out is the preview of the Crystal Palace game on Wednesday night. So go and check that out as well, guys, if you get a chance. Thanks for watching. Until we meet again, I'll never ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, everyone, especially you Blues, and particularly, come on, City.